Good evening, good evening, good evening, my good people. What is the deal? Back like I never left. There's been a lot of happenings, comings, and goings in the Raider Nation today. I tried to stay away today. You know, I tried to take a break. I'm becoming a podcasting addict. I might need a little help here because I just can't stay away. I love my people. I love the nation too much, man. I got to get y'all this news, man. The Raiders have gone in and raided the proverbial cupboard. They are raiding the Patriots. It is now the Patriots West, everyone. And let's just hope and pray that it's somewhere similar success-wise as the New England Patriots. I mean, we always want to be the Raiders, goddammit. Yes, this is live, baby. This time we are live. I was going to take a break today, but I couldn't, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's too much going on, yo. It's too much going on. Yo, y'all, listen, man. Hit that thumbs up, pay that tab, y'all. You know, tweet this out, get this going. I need my people in here with me, man. This shit is feeling electric right now. You know what I mean? The Raiders are filling out that coaching staff. You know, we're gonna go live for like, you know, about 50 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot going on tonight. You know, Hammer, my man Hammer, has got a joint with Mitchell Renz, man. Bourbon, what's up, baby? What's going on? So my man Hammer, you know what I mean? It's the drive to 2000 for my man Hammer. I want y'all to go over there after I get off and go check in with my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, Docs and Stu are going tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's going to be electric, man. It's going to be electric, baby. But listen, guys, we have hired royalty. What is the deal, everybody? What is the deal? Let me start getting to some of these chats. I was just saying most of the Raider content creators today were kind of taking a break, and it seemed like the news had been dropped left and right. Yeah, listen, it's like when you pray for rain, right? I prayed for rain and it happened. You know, this shit was getting a little like redundant because there wasn't a whole lot going on. But, you know, everything is happening right now, man. Said almost 2,000 subs. To be honest with you, my brother, I just looked at my YouTube studios, and that's another reason why I'm going live. I want to thank all of y'all because I actually passed that threshold. It's not showing yet, but I can see it on my end. I'm over the 2,000 mark in less than 3 weeks, man. And I really appreciate you guys the way the nation is you know, embrace me. And, you know, I hope who's ever not subscribed, could you please subscribe because I'm trying to grow as much as possible. I appreciate everyone coming in and checking in. But we hired 2 coaches today, everybody. And I really, really, really want to salute you, Eric Jones, man, because every time I pull up, you do too, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yo, and listen, if y'all got any questions y'all want to ask or y'all want to get this conversation going, just drop it in the chat and we're going to hit that. You know what I mean? Pause. But we gonna hit that subject. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I owe it all to y'all, man. And it's you know, we just getting started, man. But listen, guys, we have hired an offensive coordinator, and I haven't forgot Richard Line. I'm gonna lead this up here. And we've hired an offensive line coach because we have gone and raided the cupboards. We've hired Footsex Rex's brother, Rob Ryan, as a defensive assistant. I don't know how much autonomy he has over the team or anything like that. But what I do know is that the Ryan family, because we're going to start from the top, the Ryan family are masters at defense. The Ryan family are the first family in football of defense, to be quite honest with you. It's almost like the Mannings with quarterbacking. They're playing the quarterback position, right? The Ryans are valuable people to have in your organization in some shape, form, or fashion. The only thing is that I don't think that a Rob Ryan I would want as my defensive coordinator, but I would damn sure want him, because he was a decent defensive coordinator. I would damn sure want him being a position coach or being, you know, a defensive assistant or a senior defensive assistant or whatever that is, because maybe he can give them some of that 46 defense. Maybe he can give them some of their concepts and blitz concepts, because they're very, very blitz heavy. So what this is showing me is that we've made a commitment to building a defense first, Because how the hell do you stop all of these fucking dynamic offenses in the AFC West if you don't start with the defense? So that makes me happy. I am a defensive guy. You know, I grew up playing defense. You know what I mean? Like, that's the part of the game that really intrigues me. I love hard-nosed defense, man. So, yo, listen, once again, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Let's get wasted. You know what I mean? Pay that bar tab, everybody. So listen, so now we got Rob Ryan, and I was happy. I was like, okay, cool. We starting to, you know, fill in and connect the dots in this organization. And then I see another name that is royalty in football, Lombardi. Now, I think this kid, Mick Lombardi, is Mike Lombardi's kid, you know, former scout for the Raiders. But you know, I don't necessarily know. I'm not sure whether Mike Lombardi is related to Vince Lombardi. I know Joe Lombardi is, but I'm almost certain. I have to look. You know what I mean? I don't want to get on the air and say something that I'm not sure of. So, you know, in a second, I'm gonna look on my phone and see whether Mike Lombardi or Mick Lombardi is related to the great Vince Lombardi. But if he is, he's royalty, and that's a great thing for us. And this is a kid who knows what he's doing. He did a great job with the Patriots. I've been hearing his name buzzing around football for a long, long fucking time, man. So now, yo, we got an offensive coordinator that knows the Patriot way. And we also have an offensive line coach that's going to come and institute that power blocking scheme that we need to protect Josh Jacobs, so Josh Jacobs can fulfill his potential, which, to me, Josh Jacobs' ceiling is so much higher than what we've seen already. That's just my personal opinion. I think Josh Jacobs can be a perennial 1,600 yard guy because of his effort and his will. So if you give him the right blocking scheme and get some big guys out in front of him and give him some lanes so he can hide behind them guards pulling, Josh Jacobs can go fucking nuts in his offense. He really can. If you could get Kenyon Drake and run these two-back schemes and get him out of the backfield catching passes and you don't know who's getting the ball and who's not, listen, man, this can be this offense, the way this coaching staff is going, it's going so much better than I could have imagined, man. Listen, yo, my chat, I love y'all, man. Thank you. We're bringing a winning mentality over here from my brother, Richard Lyon. Thank you for pulling up, brother. Thank you. Also, somebody just put in the chat that Mike is not related to the late, great Vince Lombardi. Well, God damn it, if he's not, I love his last name. That means we going for a Lombardi trophy, damn it. Whether he's related to him or not, it's still a royal name in the Raider organization. That doesn't mean shit, but I'm going to be a fan instead of a correspondent right now. But what I do know is that the kid has done a great job in New England, man. So what we have is here, we have people that are coming over and we have continuity on both sides of the ball. We have people with relationships on both sides of the ball. We have harmony and synergy from the front office down to the coaching field. So that is going to trickle down, man. That is going to trickle down into our players, and they're going to buy in. And I'm telling you, you guys laugh, you joke, you make fun. Some people say I'm annoying for this, but I don't give a damn. The Raiders equinox is upon us, baby. Feel it. Feel it. The one way I know the Raiders equinox will definitely be upon us is if the Rams lose in the Super Bowl tomorrow. That'll be fucking terrific. So we can still run LA. But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. That's small potatoes. I'm not worried about running Los Angeles no more. I'm worried about running Las Vegas. You know, it's a new generation of people out there in LA. You know, the old guard who are Raider fans are always going to be Raider fans. You know, we're the most faithful fan base that there is. But I'm worried about running Las Vegas and establishing a winning culture in Las Vegas. And we're on our way to that. I'm super excited and super happy, man. Kickstand up Raider. On paper, you could say we have the best front office. Yeah, bro. I said that last week. You heard me, bro. Listen, you know I like to make these big proclamations. I love that shit because I know that I'm right. I know I'm right. I'm telling you, we are going to have one of the best, if not the best front office in football in a few years. I'm totally bought in. And listen, I was one of the main people who said first that I wanted Jim Harbaugh. But I'm going to tell you something, man. Listen, that goes to show you why, we are fans sometimes, because Mark Davis knew better. My interpretation of what kind of owner Mark Davis is has totally flipped. I loved Mark Davis before, but I thought that he was a little bit out of his league when it came to football decisions. I thought that he wasn't aggressive enough. I thought that he wasn't sure of himself enough. But he's grown into this role very well. And I think because of the moves that he made this offseason, like I said a long time ago, I said this is going to set the Raiders up for the next 10 to 20 years, man. I'm telling you, he's for the next 10 to 20 years, because it's not about just on the field, it's off the field. Las Vegas is an entertainment town, but it's a transient town. People don't really build their lives in Las Vegas the same way they do in other areas of the country, unless they are in the gaming industry, unless they're in the hotel industry. There are people who live there that do different type of things, but Las Vegas is an entertainment town. And with entertainment towns like that, things don't last very long. You'll have somebody that's performing at a casino and they're there for a couple of weeks and a couple of months, and then it all resets again and then it changes. But when you have a sports franchise that's trying to establish in the winning culture, that will be forevermore. And the Raiders have to set the ball rolling now. They haven't built up enough equity to lose in Las Vegas. They just got there. They have to win there. They have to win there. I said this when I had my sit down with Mitchell Renz, and he laughed. And no disrespect to Mitch, shout out to Mitchell Renz too, man. Much respect, bro. I appreciate you for pulling up on me and us having that conversation. But that is why I was so bombastic. That is why I was so kind of overpowering with the fact that I feel like this offseason will set the tone for the next 20 years, man. And Mark Davis, and Pyro Man 123, thank you, brother. He is taking the Jerry Buss role as an owner, man. That is a great fucking role. He is a businessman, but he cares about competing. So he's surrounding himself with the greatest minds in the sport that are available. That is the fucking, I'm leaving that up there, Pyro. That is a fucking terrific comment. That is exactly what he's doing. And that's all I ask, bro. I want owners to own. I want players to play hard. And I want, let me get my hat straight. I don't want it to be fucked up. I'm subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me make sure my shit right. Listen, I want owners to own. I want players to play. And I want coaches to coach. And I want them to do it well and at a high level. And I want them to have integrity. And that's what's happening, y'all. And, do you understand how lucky we are to have an owner that really wants to fucking win? Look at what's going on in the National Football League. You got owners, and listen, people are trying to dispel this shit. They're just trying to play damage control. That's all they're trying to do. They can't tell me that these guys made that shit up about some of these owners paying them to lose. They can't tell me that. I've never seen Mark Davis do that. And that is fucking excellent. We are lucky to have Mark Davis. And we need to give him and show him respect, because he is a great, great owner, man. A great owner. Don Day, yes, the Yankees are my team. Yes. And it matches with my sweatshirt. So that's another caveat there. But thank you very much for noticing. You know what I mean? I just came in off the road. I was out doing some things that I had to do, taking care of things, shopping, putting food in the house. And this stuff popped up, and I had to get to my people, man. Listen, this is how I got to do it, man. I'm just starting out in this thing. I'm a mere guppy in this content creator world. And when the news drop, I got to be here for y'all. So, y'all, what do y'all think about this new coaching hire? I need to hear from y'all. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think, man? So everybody in the chat, man, give me your opinion, man. Here we go. Hold on. Joe Santiago. We really haven't been good since 1984. The Gruden years, first go around was a blip in our history. The old way doesn't work anymore. We tried it for too long to repeat past success. I embrace this change. That is what I am saying, Joe Santiago. Joe Santiago, one of my best followers, man. One of the best, because every time you come, you bring value. And I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Kickstand. So you just wait for them to announce Matt Maddox as president. He is definitely going to get the paper right. And that's what we need to go after these free agents. See, bro, I used to always know that at a point, especially when Reggie and Mark first took over, he was strapped for cash. So there was a line of demarcation that, yo, he had to get somebody to buy in to come here. He was never going to be able to fucking pay what he needed to get good free agents to come in to play for us. Now that shit goes away. Mark has got us positioned. He's getting the revenue in for us to be very, very viable for some of the free agents this offseason. And then, you know, people talk about the tax caveat, how there's no state income tax in Las Vegas. What you got to realize about that is a lot of guys say they'll take a pay cut, all this shit. It doesn't work like that. For the 8 games that you play at home, they're tax-free. The other games that you play on the road, you get that state tax. You got to cut the check to them. So that matters, but it doesn't matter as much as people would like to think. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're lucky and you have a couple games in Florida, have a couple games in Texas in the same year, and in Vegas, then you're playing with house money. Then that's a good situation there. So, you know, the thing that I'm loving about the new direction of the organization is that the facilities are nice. The stadium is nice. It's a nice town. It's cheap to live. You got a great owner that wants to win. You have a great coaching staff. You have a quarterback in place that is functioning. He is a very good quarterback. You know what I mean? He is a top 10 quarterback. Yeah, I said it. Some people say top 12. Derek is definitely a top 10 quarterback, and he's even better than that when you give him help. So let's see how much help Mr. Carr gets from this regime if they believe in him. I've been saying he needs to take a haircut. I saw the cap. I misspoke. I said $25 million. $30 million is right where my line is. And it's not my money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with that. But what it is the fact that if it's about winning, you want the best pieces around you, and then you go get the bag again. Now you're an immortal. And I think Derek knows that. I think what's going to happen this offseason is that Derek is going to go into the front office and say, hey, listen, I've been sold a dream. This is my fucking 6th head coach. This is, you know, the 3rd, you know, kind of hierarchy that's coming since I've been here. What is your plans? Because these are the people that I want. And they're going to try to accommodate him. I think that is what was great about what's happening now, because I think Josh McDaniels learned from trying to be Bill Belichick. I think Josh McDaniels is going to be inclusive. I think Josh McDaniels is going to be forthright with Derek Carr. I think he's going to respect Derek Carr. I think that he's going to go in there and he's going to sit down with him and they're going to game plan things. And then he's going to go up to Mr. Ziegler. And once it gets to Mr. Ziegler, if it makes dollars and it makes sense, then it's going to happen. And if it doesn't make dollars and cents for Mr. Ziegler, he can be the bad guy. But you know what? Players respect firm leadership that's competent leadership. Listen, man, there's a lot that happened in the last regime. There was some things that were good. It wasn't all bad. It wasn't a complete disaster. But I would probably say that on a disaster scale, out of 100, the last regime was probably 65% disaster. I'd have to say that. You know what I'm saying? And he thought he was going to be here long enough to right the ship, and it didn't happen that way. But what I would tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone who's watching right now, this organization, based off of the moves that were made today, and a lot of people will be cynical and they'll say, oh, we don't know what's going to happen. No, I know what's going to happen. Attitude reflects leadership. Attitude reflects leadership all the way around. It matters what happens in the front office. It does. It matters what happens in the front office. It also matters what happens before you get on that field. It matters the money, that all of this shit matters. It's not called an organization for a reason. An organization is made of well-functioning parts together. That's why the same teams win all the time. That's why the Steelers, even when they didn't have a quarterback, still made the Super Bowl. They made the Super Bowl with fucking Neil O'Donnell, for God's sakes. Shout out to Jersey guy Neil O'Donnell, but it wasn't like he was raising a whole pile of hell in the league. Let's be for real here. So listen, man, I'm ecstatic, everybody. I'm going to get to some of y'all chats, man. Jack Kenner, absolutely. Changing all coaches after making the playoffs is huge. Jack, I know that is, Jack, I know that you, Jack, if I'm not mistaken, put it in the chat. Were you a Richie B guy? Because I have a very good memory, but it's starting to blur all together. You know what I'm saying? I think you were a Richie B guy. Jack, it had to be done. That was a bold, baller ass move instead of him being fucking a little wimp and not doing what had to be done. Sometimes you got to do what has to be done. Yo, Jack, look, the Yankees have no problem with the San Francisco Giants, man. As a matter of fact, I was a huge fan of Barry Bonds, and I think it's a travesty he's not in the Hall of Fame. But we got to talk about the Raiders. I'm trying to get through some of these. Carrie Martin, great hires. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. You know football. You need to join the family if you already haven't, because we need more great football minds in here, such as myself, so we can talk about this. Now I'm kidding around, man. Well, wait, hold up. Let me start this one. I just saw something that was very, very interesting. Just the DL Tibbs. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. That's the wrong comment. Goel. You worry Lombardi might be another puppet OC like Olsen? Bro, that's not really. When you have a head coach that takes and assumes the role of play calling, it's you're not a puppet. You have, your job, and he has his job. You have your job teaching the offense and instituting the offense. And listen, you and the coach work in conjunction with each other. So that doesn't make him a puppet. See, but the thing that I am happy about is that I know that the coach that we have that's going to be calling our plays knows how to call a fucking game in today's NFL. The way John Gruden used to do things, he was a boomer, bro. He was a boomer. He didn't listen. He would do stupid shit. He'd get emotional. He fucking challenge stuff that he shouldn't challenge. And he gets so in his way with trying to run the ball when it wasn't working, and just a lot of things. He would go and attack the same way. He had the same plan. And by the middle of the season, he'd run everybody ragged. And by the middle of the season, beyond running them ragged, everybody would have figured him out. He didn't change anything, man. The NFL is different. There's more technology now, man. The players have tablets on the plane with them now. They don't have to go sit down and go to the facility to watch game tape. They don't have to do that shit no more. They can watch game tape on their goddamn phones and on their team-issued iPads. So players are, I would say, are smarter now, scheme-wise. You got to realize the guys that are playing in the National Football League now are the kids who are the Madden generation. They play these games their whole life. These kids are smart. When I used to coach Pop Warner football, it used to amaze me how smart the kids were, because they learn these concepts just from playing video. Because I know some people will laugh at that, but it's the truth. So let me tell you something, man. We have stepped into this century of football, and I'm very, very, very happy. Yo, thank you, Go Well, man. Do me a favor, bro. If you're not already a member, hit that button, man. Thank you, bro. Pause. Joe Santiago. Davis said he's not a football guy, so he's going to surround himself with people who are. He tried toss already and failed 3 times the charm. From your lips to God ears, Joe Santiago, my brother, thank you. Now, hyperbolic. I'm being a bit hyperbolic too, my brother. This staff will probably help the Raiders take his legacy and name that was before the dark ages. The equinox is upon us. You believe it too, Mr. Hyperbolic. Shout out to you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for pulling up, my brother. Here comes Don Day with that negativity. The NFL is going to try to monkey wrench our future greatness. Davis got to tone down the trolling. No, that's what makes it fun. That's what makes us the Raiders. Fuck that. Troll as much as you want, Mark Davis. Be Trolly McTroll a lot. Fuck them. That is why we're the Raiders. Be the Outlaws, damn it. Kickstand up Raider. Formerly known as Raider Casper. Super Bowl and sandwiches. Thank you, brother. Thank you. That is the dream. We need a proper sandwich with the proper accoutrement at a Super Bowl. That's all we got to say about this new hire, man. We going to the Super Bowl, y'all. Y'all can get in or get out. I told you we are going. And I'm not just being a crazy fan. I'm telling you, even before the roster gets built. Because listen, everybody in the National Football League is talented. The worst player in the NFL would be a demigod to the rest of us commoners. The difference between a good team is hitting on those superstar players, getting superstar players to come in and spreading them throughout the roster and filling it in with a bunch of good, smart players who don't beat themselves, who work hard. That is what you need. And I fully and wholly believe that's what we will have. And what I fully and wholly believe is that we have the defensive minds to throw a veritable monkey wrench in the Kansas City Chiefs. We got the minds to throw a monkey wrench into the Chargers. We have the fact that Tom Brady is gone and he is no longer in football. We have the fact that, listen, the Steelers are not going to be, this particular year, a team we got to worry about. This is what we have, ladies and gents. This is what we have. It matters, bro. It matters. Let me get to some more of these. The new offense is one thing, but the Raiders need a whole new playbook and scheme. Dell Jr., that is what's going to happen. But you know what they're going to do also in conjunction with that? They're going to get players that fit into that new scheme, players that buy into that new scheme, players who probably played into that new scheme. This shit is lit, man. I'm telling you. Buy in, be happy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, everybody. So listen, you got to put that positivity into the atmosphere, man. I'm tired of being the lovable fucking curmudgeons of the National Football League. Y'all got to believe. We got to all believe. That energy transmutes, and it's going to transmute into wins. Remember, Wasted told you first, man. Oh, my God. A legend. A legend has showed up in here, everybody. Docs, thank you, bro, for pulling up. The Patriots stole something from us, so we returning the favor. That is a fact, Docs. That's what happens, bro. It's a fucking fact. Yo, you steal from me, I'm coming for what's mine, damn it. They stole from us. Now we coming back for it all. We coming back for it all. Yo, it's 20-something years later, but God damn it, it doesn't matter. Football is forever. We hold on to them wounds forever, man. I love the fact that they're going in there and raiding the cupboards. Now, I just hope that Bill Belichick's genius ass isn't unloading motherfuckers he don't want. Woo. I hope so, but we're not going to speak that into existence, damn it. Mooring better train with Renfro this offseason to get his hands up. Yo, man, leave my man Mooring alone, man. Mooring is going to be fine. Yo, they're going to unleash that boy. Pyro, you cut that out, they're going to unleash that boy, man. Watch what happens. Don't bring that negativity in here, damn it. Thanks, Pyro, for pulling up, man. Tibbs, Wasted. Do you think these coaching hires in front office that we have will influence free agents to take a closer look? Oh, hell yeah, man. Bro, players, what you got to realize about NFL players is that they want to maximize their earning potential in the time that they have, because it's a finite amount of time that they have in their bodies to be at the top of their abilities. So when they come as a free agent, that most of the time that lets you know they're out of their rookie deal and they're trying to get the bag. But in conjunction with the bag, they're also trying to win, because if you win, you get paid more. And yo, these guys are competitors. This is what they want to do. So let me tell you something here. This right here is the reason why I know we're going to turn around, because now we don't have to worry about people saying, oh, they don't want to play in that antiquated facility. Now we don't got to worry about people coming in and the Raiders lowballing them. Now we don't have to worry about the Raiders being in salary cap hell, because they're not. And now, thank God for Derek Carr, that we don't have to worry about having a bum at quarterback. At the very least, our quarterback situation can only get better. It's either that Derek is going to get a lot better, or they're going to try to bring somebody in. But you know what I would really like to see? I want to see Derek Carr win a Super Bowl with us. I just want to let y'all know that, man. I am not a Kardashian, bro. I want to see him win for us. I respect Derek. He's given me some of the most thrills I've ever had in sports. You know, like as far as watching him come back, I like Derek. I just want him to be better. Sometimes you got to give tough love, right? We love Derek as a nation. We just need him to be better, and he will be. I think under this regime, I think the scheme that they ran in New England is perfect for his skill set. It is perfect for his skill set, man. If you know football, you know that. And the one thing I'm not worried about is him having growing pains in his offense, because you have guys who are going to make this shit fucking way more. It's going to be nuanced, but it's going to be less complicated. I believe the shit that Gruden did is just bullshit. You know, all of the, we're good. No, him trying to micromanage everything. I don't think Josh McDaniels is that kind of offensive coordinator. I think they simplify things. If you follow the game plan and execute, you're gonna win. And I think that's what kind of quarterback we have, man. Seriously, man. I'm fucking, ecstatic. I'm over the moon for this shit, man. But it's time for them to go in with the pieces that are already here and accentuate the pieces that we have. That is how you build a great organization. See, I see a lot of people talking about free agency, and we want to run out and, patch up the foundation. You build the foundation through the draft, right? And that's really what we have. So now we got to add to the foundation. We got to add some cement to that foundation, man. We got to add some rebar to that foundation. We got to add some wood to that, to the structure of the house. And then you fill it in with these blue chip guys who want to get into a winning situation. That's how you get guys to take less. You got to earn the right to ask a player to take less money. You got to earn that right. Now with Derek, it's different because there's a caveat to asking him to take a little bit less. That caveat is, yo, Derek, you a dog. Do you want to finish what you started, Derek? Do you want to finish what you started? Do you want your legacy to go down as the greatest quarterback to ever take a snap for this organization, this great organization? Because wherever you go, whether you win, it ain't going to feel as sweet as winning here. Charles Woodson showed you that. From him going to Green Bay and winning, and still at the end of his career wanting to come back and right a wrong of him not being able to finish his career here like he wanted to. And I believe, and I'm going to say this now, and I don't have any basis for this. I don't have any inside sources. I guarantee you Khalil Mack will be back in silver and black in the next 2 years. I guarantee you. Because let me tell you something. Chicago, great. No disrespect to the Chicago Bears. They are the reason why there is a National Football League. They're the oldest team, George Halas. We all know the history. But ain't nothing like winning for the Raiders. And Khalil got a taste of it. When he does shit in Chicago, he ain't jumping into that crowd and having all our crazy asses pick him up and shower him with that love. And that love means something, man. That love just doesn't go. Like I told y'all, love is energy. That shit just doesn't just go out into the atmosphere, man. It transmute. It comes from us, and the players feel that shit. And I'm telling you, Khalil Mack will be back. And I hope when he comes back, he takes a haircut too and comes in and gets with Max. But that's the dream. Besides the Super Bowls and the sandwiches, that is definitely the dream, fellas. Yeah, man. But yo, look, man, I am trying to, I don't know what I just did here. I lost my screen here. Oh, okay. I lost my screen. I don't know what I just did. I'm back. I'm a boomer. Sorry. So listen, I'm telling you guys, man, the shit that we going to be running is going to be crazy. Let me get to some of these comments, man, up in here. I've gotten so behind. In a minute. I'm sorry. I'm looking. I know, guys. Dead air is the cousin of death. Here we go. Wasted. Do you think these wait a minute. I read that already. I'm fucking up. It's all good. We built this awesome mansion, but the foundation was weak. It caused the house to collapse multiple times. Now that foundation is being built correctly, and the house is going to stay upright for years to come. To your lips, to God's ears, baby. Raider Bob 85, always bringing the heat. Thank you for pulling up. Every time I'm on here, bro, I want you in here, bro. We appreciate all of your content, brother. And listen, this is the content I'm bringing to y'all. Y'all bring me content, man. Quentin Booker. Nah, I got on about 30 minutes ago. You late, Quint. You late, man. I'm disappointed in you, bro. Don't leave me out to dry, Quint. You know you're my homie, brother. A new Raider YouTuber. That I am. That I am. But I am a great Raider YouTuber. Just the same. Pull up, subscribe, Aaron Diaz. Welcome to the family. Gruden even said that the bottom line was that Mac didn't want to be a Raider. He refused to honor his contract unless we cashed him out. Just not sure he really, bro, listen. Sneak, that is not what happened. John Gruden was disrespectful to Khalil Mack, and you know it. You know it. He didn't even fucking call him and talk to him, and then he waited and waited and waited. He tried to bully him and shit like that when it was time for him to get paid because he's a jerk off, and he wanted to get Khalil Mack out of here. And then had the audacity to fucking try to trade for him again. I don't want to hear that shit. Please don't get me started. He ran Khalil out of here. He ran him out of here, bro. Khalil Mack thought that shit was a formality. He was trying to lowball him. Fuck John Gruden as a staff, a label, and an artist. I'm sorry, man. Gotti got it, Simmons. How do you think we will end up using Illuminar? I don't even know how to pronounce that motherfucking name. Now that we got a real O-line coach. Bro, I think that our starting right tackle is most likely in the building. I really believe that. I think Elementor I'm calling him Elementor like the shit you build a website. Illuminor, however the fuck you pronounce it. I think that the kid is talented. And I think that Tom Cable is a moron and he likes small offensive linemen. Where you need big guys up there so Josh Jacobs can hide behind them big motherfuckers and go nuts. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So, being that he started with the Patriots, he knows the system. That's probably the next natural progression. He's a young guy, too. He's in his 20s, man. He's a young guy. So now you got a guy on the roster that's not making a whole lot of money. We can maybe make a free agent play. We're going to see how that all plays out. We can't wait the free agent. That free agent frenzy is going to be something serious this year. But also, maybe in the late rounds, you can draft a kid who is a left tackle and move him to right tackle and get him on the field this year. And he could be dominant. But however it is, I hope it works. I hope that it works. I pray it works because we need Derek to be functioning at top 7 quarterback level. Top 7. If he's top 7, we can make a run next year, bro. You see a team that beat us and really didn't. We really could have been in the Super Bowl this fucking year. We could have been in the Super Bowl this year, man. I believe so. I really believe so, man. All right, I'm bullshit. Maybe not. But, it'd be nice, man. It'd be nice. Wait. Hold on. Quentin Booker. Why are you speaking to Patriot fans? I'm going to take your Raider card from you. We do not consort with those people. Carry on. Don't let me hear you talking to Patriot fans again. Thank you. Valerie Lynn, I like John Gruden back in his first and his coach. His second. And that's the thing. The sequel is rarely as good as the first movie. It's rarely as good, man. I knew it was going to go wrong. You can even look. That's even happened in our organization before, man. We've rehired Art Shell. It went terrible the second time, and it was the same thing for Gruden. But it's great that it happened, so now we can get it out of our system. So listen, if this shit goes bad, I don't want to hear you motherfuckers in 3 years talk about bringing back Jack Del Rio. What other coaches do we need? I really, to be honest with you, bro, it's so many coaches and shit like that. I really don't know. I'm not going to sit up here and stun on you and tell you I know that we need a fucking running backs coach that we feel. I don't know, dog. Who the fuck knows? But the thing is, the major coaches that we're going to probably blame for shit if things go down have been hired. We got a defensive coordinator. We got an offensive coordinator. We got an offensive line coach. We got a DB coach. You know what I'm saying? We got a head coach. We got quarterback coach, all that. You know what I'm saying? So we good, man. Yo, like those are the ones that we really pay attention to, man. So that's good. Yo, salute to my guy, yo. SC Experience. Shouting out Bourbon Country Raider, another one of my guys. And SC, listen, you got to follow what SC tells you, man. Stack them Lunchables up, get wasted, hit them likes, hit that subscribe button if you already haven't joined the fastest growing podcast in America right now. I'm, listen, I try, man, to wrap my mind around this shit, man, but it's been a beautiful, beautiful little ride right here. Quentin Booker, whoa. Never said I was talking to them. Just okay. All right. I'm just saying, Quentin, we do not consort with Patriots, damn it. Let's be for real here. Hey, Quentin, man, thank you for pulling up again, bro. Oh, here we go. Freddie Fox. It wasn't Gruden, it was the players. Are you fucking kidding me, Freddie? Freddie, please, man. Please. I want you to walk back out of this chat, come back, and apologize for giving me that weak take. How can the man responsible for the game plan and picking the players have no part in the lack of success? How is that possible? Listen, I know you like him saying, hey, man, knock on wood if you're with me. I'm in the fucking nightmares, man. Hey, man, you want a fucking Corona, man? I know that's what I know you listen. Gruden is a charming motherfucker, man. He dazzles everybody with his play. Alpha Delta Raider, sprint, left, with a sprint and the left on the side. Break. Everybody loves all of that shit. It sounds good. That shit is outdated. You got motherfuckers who go into the huddle, man, with a silent snap count. Come on, man. Come on now, man. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go, man. Y'all, pretty soon, man, listen, and I want y'all to know something. My brother Hammer, my brother from another, is down the dial in 30 minutes. So we're going to start wrapping this up in 30 minutes. But I just feel all of the energy. We all excited and shit, man. Feel good in here today, man. So I want to keep going. Yo, any more questions in here? We got to check it out. Yo, and listen, the link is in the chat, y'all. The link is in the chat. It's very easy. All you do is hit that link, hit sub. You don't even got to turn the alarm on for when I come on. I would hope that you do, though. You know what I mean? And yo, we can vibe like this every fucking day, man. We can vibe like this every day. Wait a minute. Raider Purge, always bringing them stone cold lead pipe facts. Gruden's offense only works with a top O-line, and he was too stubborn at play calling. Bruh, our W's will most all heart attack games. You are right. You're the man. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you for agreeing with me, because my opinion is the only opinion that really matters. And I'm kidding around. All our opinions matter, man. Jay Chavez. Yo, be fair. Gruden didn't inherit a solid team. This could have been Gruden's year to show how good our team was. He was a good coach. For him being in charge of our draft. Bro, so am I supposed to give him a pass for fucking up all them draft picks? Am I supposed to give him a pass for being a jackass? No. If John Gruden would have just been a coach and Mike Mayock would have just been a GM and not a fucking puppet, then maybe you'd have something. Listen, I'm telling you, the best thing that ever happened, this fucking Y2 Spider Banana Delta Raider jerk off fucking beanbag douchebag fucking Gruden, was him getting fucking kicked the fuck out of here. Fuck that guy. He's an asshole. And I don't care what anybody says. He can spider Y2 banana his ass on down to Florida. I love y'all, but it's a fact. No, not at all. I think we are in a better place with what he. Nah, bro. Come on, man. It wasn't like he fucking hired a dumpster fire. It's not like he hired a dumpster fire. It is not like he hired a dumpster fire, man. Come on, man. Eric Jones. Will McDaniels and company go for the real number one receiver, or should they? Bro, I would prefer they draft a real number one receiver. And I'm going to tell you why. Like, everybody wants us to go after Tay, right? I don't think we're one player away. I think we're a couple players away. I've said this numerous times. I don't want to be a broken record, but listen, I'm going to say this to all who didn't hear me say this. If you're a first-time listener to my podcast, my thing is that, and everybody keeps saying, we don't know what's going to happen in the draft. They're saying that Treylon Burks isn't going to fall to us, or Drake London's not going to fall to us. But I'm going to tell you something. Even if we don't get him in the first round, I think Jameson Williams, depending on how he does at the combine, Chris Olave, all these guys, I think that we can definitely find wide receiver help that is not only viable, but we can find a number one in this draft. It's a deep receiver draft. Just because a guy slotted to be number one and number four doesn't mean that he's going to come and play like that. So if you do your homework, you draft right, you can get a number one guy, man. Deebo Samuels wasn't a top draft pick, and look at the way that guy was playing. He's in the right situation, in the right scheme, and everything's working out perfectly for him, and he's looking like a stud player. He's a stud, man. So listen, I would prefer for us to go out and get secondary kind of help, like the DJ Sharks of the world, the Christian Kirks of the world. We've all broken this. All the content creators who's down in this ethos here. You can add that to your lexicon, everybody. All of these content creators, we've all said the same thing. We would like them to go out, get an Allen Robinson, a vet that's still highly productive, that can kind of mold and shape the receiver room. Get two of them, for God's sakes. Get a Michael Gallup to go along with a high draft pick, speedster, number one potential kind of a guy. Add him with Hunter Renfrow. Add him with Darren Waller. Add him with a healthy Kenyon Drake. Add him with a healthy Josh Jacobs, with a healthy offensive line and a healthy Derek Carr, and you'll have some healthy ass whippings coming to the teams in the AFC West and the rest of the AFC and the NFL. Thank you, bitches. Thank you. Let me see something. Let me go down. Hold on. Here we go. Spotlight Raiders talk. He said, I didn't want Gruden back in the first place. I can hear you, Spotlight. I can hear you, Spotlight, with all that vitriol, man. I didn't want that motherfucker back neither, man. I wanted them to go out and go get somebody who's a bright young mind. I don't want somebody who hasn't been around the game. Football is not something that you could put down and pick back up again, bro. You got to be around it all the time. So when people point to a guy like a Bill Parcells, when Bill Parcells was still coming back and forth, he was still around organizations, making decisions, sitting down with him. It wasn't no bullshit like they had with motherfucking John Gruden, him being in the booth, sitting back and be like, I wouldn't have done that 3 seconds after it's happened already. Fuck that. G-Town 488. I think the Ruggs situation hurt us more than losing Gruden. You can tell, bro, it definitely destroyed us, man. But listen, this team with as many high and fucking draft picks and as many free agents that we brought in since Gruden's regime shouldn't have been fragile enough for one player to rock us to our core to where we couldn't ascend to where we should have needed to be. Now, listen, we did get to the playoffs, right? And that didn't happen. But the serendipity that had to happen, all of the things that had to break for us, like playing Nick Mullins in Cleveland and winning. Not to say that Baker Mayfield's raising a whole high hell, but, you had a lot of guys that were out in that game. And I don't mean to sound like a curmudgeon or a killjoy for the great season we had, but I'm just being for real here. We should have never been in that position, bro. We should have never had to go on a run. This team should have been good enough to be down one player and still go 12-4 based off of all the draft capital that he pissed away. Let's be fucking for real here. Big Daddy Murder. Whoa. Easy, my guy. Easy. Maybe that was Mark Davis's exit plan with Gruden. He probably, you think Mark Davis did it? He did some Kaiser Sose shit. You know what? Maybe Mark Davis is smarter than I thought, man. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. Or maybe he isn't. Wait a minute. Ms. Power, subscribe to Spotlight Sports Talk. Yes. Subscribe. Me and Spotlight have been formally introduced. We are supposed to be locking in. Listen, I am the United Nations of the Raider Nation. I will want to, listen, I collaborate with whoever want to collaborate with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem. As long as they bring good views to the show, we can have a good debate, whatever, man. I'm with it, man. So whoever want to fuck with me, man, just reach out. You know what I mean? Whoever y'all want to see me link with, y'all let me know too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can make it all happen, Wes Craven. Yo, that's a fucking dope name too, man. That means you created Freddy Krueger, so you're a bad motherfucker. We hired a guy that hasn't done shit as a head coach. LOL. He was under Bill that won three Super Bowls before he became offensive coordinator. The guy who learned under Bill Parcells. Now, see, bro, everybody got to start somewhere, right? You got to crawl before you walk. Bill Belichick was a guy who didn't do shit when he was under Bill Parcells. And Bill Parcells was a guy who didn't do shit who was under Ray Perkins. So I don't really see your point, brother. I don't see your point, bro. I'm not trying no disrespect. I don't see your point, bro. He's going to be great. It's going to be great. Everybody's going to be great. It's going to be very, 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 very good. Donald Trump style. It's going to be Joe Biden, whatever, presidential style out this motherfucker. It's going to be very, 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 very good. All right, here we go. I do like how Gruden doesn't fear coaches like Andy Reid. I believe McDaniel is fearless too. Yeah, Gruden. Why would Gruden fear a guy who's his contemporary, though? Him and Andy Reid came up together in the Packers and the 49ers organization under Mike Holmgren and Seifert and fucking Bill Walsh and all them guys. So that's his homeboy, man. That's his homie. You don't feel, why would you fear your homies? Rod Gas. Dope name too, bro. Continue to pull up, bro. We love you. Thank you for coming in here. Gruden is the past. Now let's focus on what's coming in the future. The future is bright. Let's get those W's and get that Super Bowl championship. Wasted shout out from Mexico. Raider Nation for life. Oh my God, man. Yo, Rod, it sound like I said that shit. Thank you, brother. I felt it down in my plums, man. Pause. Del Rio sucked that 2016 team, was a Super Bowl bound. Don't be delusional. Wes, I am not going to go back and forth with you here. I'm going to put you in or at the children's table right now. I'm sorry, but fuck John Gruden and everybody who looks like him. Fuck Deuce Gruden and the whole family. I'm kidding. That's fucked up. Nah, John Gruden's all right. I'm just kidding around. Gruden got so pissed about hearing he won a Super Bowl with another coach's players that he couldn't live. Bro, I don't mind that John Gruden got that dog in him. He should have wanted to come back and coach. That's a fact. He did win a Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's players. And Tony Dungy still went and picked the right job and won one for himself. And I'm glad that he did that. So he built 2 Super Bowl winners. They should have fucking gave Tony Dungy a ring in Tampa Bay. Those motherfuckers, scumbags. They should have never fired him. You talking that shit now. You talking the shit that you hear us saying in these other rooms. Trade for Cooks and get Myers. Listen, Myers, because of the proximity to the Patriots, cool. I'm not super sold on him. Not super sold on him. I prefer for them to get a defensive back and bring in my man Cooks because I know he's a star, you know? So, yeah. Ready to take over, my homie. Thank you for pulling up again, yo. Yo, thanks for pulling up to Dirty's, basement. We know you're a subscriber because you was front and center for the roasting. You know what I mean? I hope it's no hard feelings because we was a little hard on you, but like, now fucking with you, bro. We need a true playmaker on both sides of the ball. We can get both in this draft. Yeah, but guys, listen, be mindful here. And I want y'all to this is what I like to give. I like to give perspective. We're not going to solve and fix every hole on this team this offseason. We might get close, but what we got to do is we have to address 2 major needs and cross them off the list going forward. If we do that, we win some more games, trust me, we will definitely be all right. I saw Morrissey say that the locker room was like a funeral when Gruden left the team. Well, guess what? If it was, most of the motherfuckers ain't here no more. And it's going to be like Mardi Gras when we win the Super Bowl, baby. So fuck that guy. I'm done with the Gruden talk. Here we go. Mr. Marty Mark. Marty Mark. That's stupid. I trust Dave and Josh. Don't that shit sound like a movie and shit? David, it sound like a sitcom on Nickelodeon, man. Dave and Josh. They didn't come here to fail. They will get killed in the media for year 1 and 2, and Mark getting that paper now. Facts. It's a fucking fact, my brother. I've heard so many people say, what if that Gruden stuff didn't happen? My opinion, we would have had a worse record and not made the playoffs. Big Shane, Raider Nations for life, bro. Every time you pull up, you drop jewels. I tend to agree with you, brother. Listen, people can say you and I are wrong, and people who agree with us, I think we're fucking exactly right. Exactly fucking right. Thank you, Spotlight. I sound just like you. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. I think that great minds think alike, though, my brother. Great minds think alike. Listen, if you already haven't subscribed, there's the link. You know what to do. You can get, down with one of the up and rising guys in this whole Raiders ethos, man. Listen, y'all. I've been appreciating y'all pulling up with me. I love it. Keep coming back. Thank you. Here we go. Devontae Adams. I would say no. I want that guy. 7K away from what? From you? I don't know, man. Whatever. I mean, for me, if I got 7K, 1K, no K, I don't care. I love doing this shit, man. I'm just glad I can go live and interact with the fans, man. It ain't about that to me. It's about, the impact and the quality of people I have in here with me, man. And I had 300, over 300 quality people in here today, and I just hope it continues to be that way, brother. Freddie Fox, Gruden has never been a good coach. I don't know about all of that, but he ain't what everybody say he is. So fuck that guy. He's no longer here. You know what? I wish I could, man. The United Nation of Raider Nation. It is the United Nation of Raider Nation. I should have thought about that, but it was one of the things that I just said. It just came to me in a stream of consciousness. Spotlight is a real one. Way, so you got to link up. Yeah, Spotlight's that's my guy, man. We spoke, man. We definitely are going to do that. Spotlight. Did Wes Craven unsub to you? Probably. But it's okay, Spotlight. It's all right. He's in good hands with me. I'm fucking with you, Spotlight. It's okay. Yo, listen, we don't wipe them feet in here, yo. We pay that tab. We slap them cheeks in here. Slap them cheeks. Pay that tab, y'all. That's my brother Docs, man. I don't want to bite off my brother, man. I don't want to bite off my brother, man. That's the originator and the innovator of this shit. Shout out to that, man, and shout out to everybody. Shout out to Hammer. Y'all, listen, we about to wrap this up. I'm going to get to a couple more of these questions, and we're going to get out of here because Hammer's going on in about 10 minutes. I need y'all to all go over to Hammer and support my brother. G-Town, 488, my homie. Hey, Wasted, who would you draft between the Kobe Dean and Treylon Burks, assuming Treylon Burks all day? Treylon Burks. I'm not drafting a linebacker at 22 if I got a game-breaking receiver there. Who, look at the guys who move the needle more on the field, the linebacker or a wide receiver that's a stud. And then you can get that stud wide receiver without having to pay him $100 million for the next 4 years. The wide receiver all day. I can make the sum of my parts for my linebacking core better than just having that one special ass wide receiver. Because Treylon Burks has that Andre Johnson, Calvin Johnson kind of measurables. So imagine if he projects to be close to that. Thank you. Just getting started. Shoot me the right direction to Vegas here, baby. Gotti Simmons. Yo, you marking it down now. This will be one of the best Raider squads put together in a long time. Facts, brother. Thank you for being positive, man. Thank you. Subscribe to my homie Dirty Raider. He's doing a Super Bowl bash tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Look out for the guys. Look out for the guys, man. Deuce is still employed with the Raiders. If he is, I want somebody from Raider security to powerbomb him through a table and throw him the fuck out. Thank you, guys. Parcells was the guy under. Yeah, listen. Yeah, thank you, Mac Bud. That is a quote from the great one. Thank you. Dirty Raider. You liking the direction we're headed in? This team has a chance to be something great if they make all the right moves. Dirty, I'm going to be honest with you. Every team, if they're headed in the right direction and make all the right moves, have a chance to be great. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to do more than that. We don't got to just make the right moves. We got to make the right moves for us. You know what I'm saying, Dirt? But I'm gonna pull up on you a little later, my dude. Trade for DK Metcalf. Nobody's traded for. Listen, we're not going for. Nobody's trading for DJ Metcalf. They're not getting rid of that guy. He's not making shit. Why would they do that? Doesn't make any sense. We will not have this kind of this slander in here. Damn it. Realistically, who do you think we can get at cornerback? I think everything is on the table because of the connection to the top free agents on the free agent market. We have a connection to almost every single one of them. Like James Bradbury is not a free agent, but the Giants are looking to unload salary. I can see James Bradbury and J.C. Jackson come in. Like that's a guy I would take a swing at because the measuring stick for how much you have to pay him is not as much as Tay Adams. So if you can get J.C. Jackson for $14 million a year, by all means, bring him in here. He's a guy who knows this system. He's aggressive. He's young, and he has. I think the meter is trending up as opposed to with Stephon Gilmore, where the meter is going to trend down. I think Stephon Gilmore has probably another year to 2 years left at the top of his powers, and I don't know if my man still has the speed to contend with a Tyreek Gibson. Tyreek Gibson. Oh my God, I need to get off here. Tyreek Hill. We need somebody that goes on that side of the field and just takes somebody away on some Deion shit. Justin Shane, my brother. Thank you for pulling up. Hey, Wasted, hope all is well. What's good in the Raider Nation? When you finding out, this is what's good in the Raider Nation, the connection. I was out about to have, good something to eat and shit. And I said, I got to run home and go. I got to grind, man. It's time to get this grind on, man. Wasted Time, do you think Mick Lombardi is a good addition to the Raiders offensive stats? Yes, I do. I definitely do because he knows the offense. He has to be taught. He knows the offense. He knows the concepts. He's worked with Josh McDaniels. Synergy, my friends. Synergy is what is important, yo. How do I think Bill Belichick is feeling about Josh poaching his coach off his staff? You think Bill ain't been through this? This ain't his first rodeo, man. Bill gonna be Bill. In my estimation, the greatest coach of all time. Bill gonna be all right. He gonna bring somebody else in. You know what I'm saying, Pacey? Thank you for pulling up, bro. You always do. Joseph Durant, I disagree. I think if we still had Gruden, we would have beat KC at least once and still not made the playoffs. What does it matter? I don't get, bro. If we make the playoffs every year and lose to KC both times, it would suck. But I'd rather make the playoffs. I know that sounds fucked up, but that's the guy's honest truth to me. Arkham Raider, what is the deal, my brother? Thank you. I'm surprised, yo. Thank you for pulling up, man. Thank you for pulling up. Sam Tanaka. I think the OC hire is cool. They're going to test the middle of the field a lot, though, hoping they go more vertical attack. Yo, man, if you win the middle of the field on the defense and offense of the ball, you win the game. So the middle of the field, you tack it, you take your shots as they come, and those shots will be at a higher percentage. And Carr is surprisingly one of the best deep ball throwers in football. People don't give him credit for it, but he actually is. He's a great deep ball thrower. Y'all, listen. Y'all hit that live stream at Hammer's house. He has Mitchell Renz over there. Mitchell Renz tapped in with me. And, yo, to be honest with you, after y'all go to Hammers and you see his talk with Mitchell Renz, scroll down in my playlist, and I had an interview with Mitchell Renz about a week ago. My buddy, Anthony from I Got Next, Men of Order, and go subscribe to menoforder.com as well. You know what I'm saying? That's another venture I'm involved in. Those are my guys over there. Those are my partners. So, you know what I mean? We just want to link all of this shit together. You know what I mean? So go subscribe to that. I don't have the link right now, and I'm going to get it. In my next live, I'm going to make sure I pin it so I support my brothers at Men of Order. But, yo, check out my interview with Mitchell Renz as well. Go check Hammers out. I know it's going to be excellent. It's going to be great. I'm going to answer one or two more questions. I'm going to get off because Hammer's about to come on in like 2 minutes. Half-Breed, my brother. We do need play. Yo, Half-Breed, thank you, bro. You always leave terrific comments on my videos. You always support, man. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, brother. It's great, man. Don Day, you know how I feel about Gruden. Hashtag fuck John Gruden. All right, NFL scout Andy Dingler. He was with the Jags for 10 years. Okay, I don't know how that, I don't know the proximity to that to us. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Yeah, man, listen. Hammer's live stream with Mitchell Renz. Y'all go over there. And I missed a lot of these fucking comments. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yo, Eric Jones. Yes, Men of Order is definitely fire. I am one of the founding members of Men of Order. The website is up. Y'all go check that website too. You know what I mean? It's a lot of content on there. But yo, look, I'm going to get out of here. My brother Hammer's going right now, y'all. Subscribe. Hit that button, yo. Peace out. Yo, I love y'all being here, man. Pull up on me the next time we pull up, and I'm going to link in with y'all again, man. But you know, as I always say, wasted.